Every night, I ponder my purpose on this earth. It's a predicament where the necessity of work feels like a choice I made, but it's sort of like a magician asking me to pick a card, and I think I picked it. But the cards were stacked against me, and that's wage slavery. A life of servitude that you think that you've chosen, only to realize that you're just another card in the deck. But I didn't choose it. My destiny was forged from birth. Everything I was taught was designed to program me to be a slave in the system. And then, one day, you look around and you find yourself in that system. A system where 99% of the people serve the privileged 1%. And yet most people seem to be okay with it. And so the question dawns upon me. Am I content with this fate? I want to make it clear that I don't have anything against the idea of work itself. Yes, we all live in a society where everyone needs to contribute, but companies make us work long hours for little pay. In the past, people worked much less. It's just crazy that we earn just enough to live paycheck to paycheck. When we work, we do help each other, right? But it's like a pyramid scheme. Hear me out. If I make something, you make something, and we buy each other's stuff, it's fine. But the people at the top make the most from our hard work without lifting a finger. I find myself suffocating at work. I just want to crawl out of my skin. Years of soul-crushing jobs have left me depleted of time and energy, and I fear that I have lost the ability to enjoy life. My spirit feels drained, worn down by years of fake enthusiasm and obligatory compliance. There is a part of me that recoils in disgust. The companies take so much, and I have zero trust in the companies because they are not human. And I know exactly how they see us people. We serve one single purpose: to make them money. Yes, I would. Listen, it's no problem. I would love to come in on a Saturday and work. I'll see you there. Okay. If companies could have their way with us, they would turn us into robots. And from what I've seen in workplaces, that's actually a real thing that they're going for. A good worker, according to companies, is someone who does everything he's told, never questions anything, and gladly sacrifices family and freedom to be more productive for the company. They give me money, sure, but for what? When you are too exhausted to enjoy life, what can money do? I want out. I'm done. I've wasted enough of my life in the 9-to-5 rat race. In contemplating my priorities, there are 3 aspirations that emerge with clarity. I want to be creative, and I want to share stories just like this one. It's a passion that drives me, and I guess I should start a business around this YouTube thing. I'd rather not, but what choice do I have? It takes money to stay alive. Secondly, I want to spend more quality time with my wife. It's nice sitting together in the evening in the living room with Netflix in the background, not talking, not really doing anything. But I think we can do better. But I worry that maybe it's too late. Maybe she's grown tired of her fat husband. I can't blame her, just look at me. And thirdly, I long for personal evolution. I want to delve into knowledge that enriches my understanding of life's deeper truths. Perhaps exploring the philosophies of ancient Greece, seeking to understand their concepts of purpose and meaning. Money is the problem. Money is what keeps me trapped. Money is how companies have power over me. So the solution has to be money. But first, it's not so easy to just obtain a lot of money. If it were, everyone would be doing it. And second of all, the pursuit of money can be a tricky one because it can be a road to hell if you're not careful. But even if you manage to do it somehow with a clear conscience, you still end up being a part of that system that you are trying to escape. Now, I don't want to say that capitalism is bad. It's just not that simple. Money makes the world go round, and it works. But I don't want to get into a debate about, socialism versus capitalism, because I can't stand politics and the lies that they tell us to keep us divided. I would rather debate the merits of pineapple pizza. I mean, that's a divide that I can really sink my teeth into. I'm looking at this strictly practical. I want to escape using whatever skills I have or learn new skills to get ahead in life. Choice is an illusion. The truth is that most things we do is on autopilot. Climbing ladders in kindergarten wasn't about fun. It was about preparing us to want to climb the corporate ladder. Or remember at school how happy you got from getting gold stars on assignments? It was just subtle conditioning to push us to work harder. School was just a sequence of lessons tailored to mold us into compliant cogs in the machinery of a larger system. So personally, I write on a daily basis. You can call it a journal where I write down my thoughts, ideas, and concerns, but it's the only way that I know to break the automation in life. You see, I don't know if you know it, but people often think that they have free will, but the reality is that most things we do is on autopilot. We react whenever something happens to us, no purpose, no plan, we just go with the flow. The subconscious controls your decisions more than you know. Writing down your thoughts and plans is how you create your own reality. When you jot down your grand schemes, it's like having a heart-to-heart with your subconscious. It's the only way I know to make sure my brain is paying attention. It's like leaving post-it notes for the soul. Now you can use a bullet journal or digital notes app. The method doesn't really matter as much as the habit itself, because if I can train my brain to remember where I left the keys, surely I can train it to remember my dreams. Okay, so I'm going all in. I'm betting everything. My life is at stake here. So an unflinching resolution is needed. I have to understand and accept my limitations. I need to face my obstacles and understand that I am my biggest obstacle, my vices. The tech gadgets I buy, the endless Netflix evenings, the alcohol, and most importantly, I need to face the fact that I have more time than I think I do. I sleep 6 hours per night, spend about 10 hours at work, my dinner takes about an hour, my daily exercise routine takes an hour. That still leaves 6 hours that I can use to obtain my goals in life. And it's not about how many hours I spend every day, it's about the habit of at least putting in 1 hour of solid work into executing your plan. And for me, that plan is simple. I need capital. I need to waste less money on pointless things like clothes and tech gadgets. And I need to make online content to get even more capital. Let me explain. I need to create a wealth asset that generates income in my sleep. Yes, the thing that people still don't believe in, despite the fact that I have made a video about how I currently have 7 real passive incomes. For example, I have stock videos that I sell online, and I have YouTube and Amazon videos that generate income. I have a book, I have music, and the list goes on. The more of these digital assets I have, the more money they generate. It's sort of like growing money trees. The more trees you plant, the more fruit you get. So the idea is to plant as many trees as I can. With the capital I raise from my day job, my passive income, and from not wasting money, I can grow my wealth asset, which is a portfolio of dividend stocks. With time and patience, I will have a forest that will free me from wage slavery. You could say that creating these assets makes me a part of the problem, since I technically make money off people consuming my content. But you see, the problem is not capitalism. The problem is that people are never satisfied. Now, this is the big challenge, and I'm going to give you a good example. Joe Rogan started out his podcast as a fun project, and I don't mean to belittle Joe Rogan. I love his content. I love him. I think the world needs Joe Rogan, but hear me out. He was making approximately $30 million per year on his podcast, which he didn't actually need. He was already a millionaire from all those years hosting Fear Factor and other things. My point is this. He didn't need $30 million per year, and he certainly didn't need the $200 million that Spotify paid for his licensing deal. The problem here is that people are practical survivors. Now, personally, I would turn down $200 million from Spotify. My soul is not for sale. However, I would trade my soul for a lifetime supply of free pizza any day, so who am I to judge? Okay, jokes aside, the point I'm making is that we are programmed to chase material possessions, that we lose track of what matters, that quality time with friends and family, and the experience of growing as a person. Now, I can't change human behavior. Maybe someone can, but I know my limitations. All I can hope for is to escape wage slavery and maybe take some of you with me. And so I make these doom and gloom videos to find inspiration and motivation to get out. And you watch these videos for the same reason. So we are stuck in the same boat. Now, we can stand here holding hands, singing Kumbaya, and slowly watch the boat go down. Or maybe there is something we can do about it, little by little, every day. I end this video with a quote from a poem by William Ernest Henley. It's called Invictus. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. As always, thank you for watching. Do me a favor and tap that like button to show your support. In case you're interested in more content like this, consider subscribing. Until next time, stay hungry, relentless, and strong in your journey of escaping wage slavery. Bye.
Oh, you're still here. Oh yeah, that's right. It's the behind the scenes vlog. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm outside with my wife, with the dog. We're at the beach, and it's a beautiful day. Hope you enjoyed this little video that I did today. I think you can tell that the production value was a bit higher than it usually is, and that's because I'm on vacation. So imagine how good my videos could be if I had unlimited time. It would be something. I wanted to make this video just to really put in the time and effort to make a really good one, and I think it turned out just fine. I have about 2 weeks left of vacation, so we'll see if I'll be able to make another video like this one. It's a couple of weeks left, so I'm feeling a bit of stress about going back to work. You know how it is. To be honest, there's a part of me that kind of wishes that I didn't go on vacation, because the stress and the pain of actually having to go back to work is just... And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, I'm calling to apply for the position as... What? Do I have any phone skills? I called you, didn't I?